Hey, so catch you up. We went on the Rock and Roller Coaster, and then we were headed to Ratatouille, and I threw up. I was actually sick, and the last time, I'm not sick very often, like actually vomiting. The last time I was when I was having that awful flare up after Florida. So now I'm like alarmed that I'm having a flare up, and that's why I feel so ill, which would make sense. I've been through a lot of stress recently, but anyway, so I said I just don't think I can go on any other rides. I think I'll be sick again. So we decided to just call it quits there, because we did get a lot done today, and then went back to our room for a nap, and actually I feel a lot better. Probably the best I've felt since we got here, so that's amazing. So now we're heading back to Studios to watch the nighttime show, and then we're going to go somewhere for dinner. But yeah, I'm sorry again if these vlogs end up being like lovely clips of the park and then clips of me moaning, but it's just the way it's been. Just been really unwell, but yeah, hopefully now I'll start to feel better. That's what I'm hoping, and I'm excited to see this show because I've never seen it before, so yay.
And while asleep, the children's heartfelt wishes fly into the sky to create a magic star. La poussière enchantée entre dans les maisons, donnant vie aux lettres écrites par les enfants. And from that magic star, enchanted dust settles in the homes of those children, giving life to their letters.
Dear Santa, I've been a very good boy this year. Don't sure what I'd really like for Christmas is to give the best Christmas ever to all my friends. Season's greetings, your pal Goofy. And yes, my greetings and trophies, handsome heroes for your rugged.
I'd finally do a room tour, so here we go. This is the entrance. We've got cupboards here, which have got the safe in, and some robes, and there was some Disneyland Hotel slippers as well, which is nice. I really want to film some of this in the day so you can really get the idea, but like, look how tall the ceilings are. I can't. Look at it. Sorry that the room's a bit of a mess, but you know how unwell I've been. This is funny because this is a door with a lock. When you open it, there's just another door that you can't open. Which is weird. This is the TV cabinet, which I love because, as you can see, it's got a ship and Peter Pan, which is gorgeous, and some drawers. Yeah, you just got your TV and stuff in there. Hello. You got like a chaise lounge, which is covered in our stuff. I haven't hung up any of our clothes just because of how unwell I've been. These are really lovely. Gorgeous. It's just all very fancy. Look at the huge cat. Like, I can't even tell you how huge this room is. There's a table, and then our huge king-size bed, which is just insane. I feel like a princess in it. It's amazing. Look at this as well. It's got the castle. We have a turn down service, so we come in the evenings and it's turned down, and there's chocolates on the bed, which is adorable, and they're Christmas ones at the moment. And we had this little sweet dreams note, which was so cute. And then let's go look at this picture. Carpet. It's all very fancy. Here we go. Look. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's just gorgeous. And then yeah, we've got another bedside table and the lamps. I can't get over how huge this room is. I don't think I've ever stayed in a hotel room this big, honestly. And it really doesn't do it justice on camera, in pictures or on video. And I'll show you the bathroom in a bit. So this is the bathroom. And there's loads of like little subtle things in here that I just think are amazing. Like those tiles in the shower. They are the hippos with the ballerina skirts on from Fantasia, which I just think is incredible. And then the mirror is, number one, just huge and gorgeous. There I am. But also, this has got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs around it. How amazing is that? And the little lights have got stars on. You've got your towel rails. You've got a full-length mirror. And then look at the wallpaper trim as well. It's the same hippos from Fantasia. Which I just think is amazing. I love this bathroom. I think it's stunning. There's the sink with all my stuff. Wow. My God. Look at the Christmas baubles on the back of the train. It's too much. And this fireplace. And the stairs. This is like my ultimate Christmas dreams. What I want my house in real life to look like, this pink one. Trying to find my moisturiser. I found it. Yeah. I wonder if I can put you there. Probably gonna fall off. Don't know where to put you. Oh, you're slipping. What is happening? Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower and I'm just getting ready for bed. So I thought I would chat to you guys about the end of our day. Putting my moisturiser on. Can you see how rashy my face is? It's actually crazy. Really bad. Also, I've got very sore lips. I just kept being naughty and licking them and biting them when it was, you know, when it like, they get dry. It really drives me mental. Here you go. I look really rough, but I'm feeling better, which is a good thing. So, I'm trying to think what you would have seen. Knocked over my Vaseline, never mind. So, we actually ended up, so we watched the Christmas show in STUIDOS, which was lovely. And then we went to Disney Village. I was going to call it Disney Springs. I keep referring to everything as their Florida counterpart. I need to remember we're not in Florida. Yeah, we went to Disney Village and we were just going to grab something quick and come back to the room because I really didn't feel well. But I started to feel a bit better and perk up whilst we were at the show because I just think the fresh air helped, and also just I just had a nap and that made me feel better. So I said to Ben, I think we should do Planet Hollywood for dinner now, because what if I feel even worse than this tomorrow? And we really wanted to do Planet Hollywood because we really loved it when we came here before and when we went to the one in Florida in 2012. but it was closed when we went to Florida last year, so we really wanted to go there for dinner this time. So we went there and it was lovely actually. We did have a bit of a mishap where the waiter brought out the main when we were literally only had just started eating our starters. So Ben was like, yeah, you're gonna need to take that away and come back, because we clearly have just got our starters. And we eat quite quick as well, so like, I don't know who they think is finishing their starters that quick. Yeah, then we went, we came back to the hotel and you should have seen a room tour that I did. And then we were going to look around the hotel, but I said to Ben, my migraine's coming back. Like, I feel absolutely awful and what I need is paracetamol. So I'm on 3 tablets a day as migraine prevention, which if you're watching this, you're probably like, well, that doesn't work because I've had like a 3-day migraine. But actually it does work. I've gone from having like at least one a week to like once a month, which is usually around my period, and I actually just came off my period before we came away, so that might be why I've got it, but also obviously all the stress with everything that's been going on at home, and travel was always really hard on me, so I think it's probably a combination. Anyway, I'd taken, so I'm on those pills, 3 times a day, and then I have pills that affect the blood vessels in your brain, or the vessels in your brain. I don't really know how it works. I've been on them for like 5 years, that you take when you're starting to get a migraine, but I think because I've been on them so long, they're just not as effective. When I first started taking them, I was like, wow, this is a miracle. But now they don't really do much for me. And then the other thing I have is these sachets of drinks called Migramax, which I did not bring with me because I thought, where am I going to get a chance if I get a migraine to drink it? Because you have to mix it with a certain amount of water. Like, how am I going to know what the right amount is, and where am I going to get the stuff to mix that whilst we're out and about? So I just didn't bother bringing it. And then sod's law, I get the worst migraine I've had in a very long time. And we bought paracetamol at the airport before we left, and then we can't find them, we've lost them. So basically we asked at the hotel and said, do you have like first aid kit, or does anyone have paracetamols I can have, or is there anywhere where I can go and buy them? And he said, go to Disney Village and go to the first aid and they should be able to give you them. And then we had a faff because we were on our way there, but it's like backstage, you have to go through a cast member door, so you have to ask a member of cast. So we found security guys and we asked them. They didn't really speak English, so we were all very confused. But we got there eventually. They led us there, and the guy was lovely and gave me some paracetamols, and they've worked. If you've suffered with migraines as long as I have, you know what works and what doesn't work for yourself, and I just knew that paracetamol was what I needed if I can't get hold of my Migramax, which obviously I can't because they're at home and they're prescription. So I got paracetamol. It was funny as well because the guy in there was like, have you taken any other medication today? And I was like, here we go. And I said, yeah, lots. I'm on like a lot of prescription medication. And he was like, okay, I need to know what you're on. And I was like, oh, paracetamol's like fine with it, with what I'm on. I take them all the time. And he was like, yeah, I need you to like name them. So I was like, propranolol, cetirizine, omeprazole, tramadol, just like naming everything. And he pulled his face like, oh, you really are on a lot of things. My memory card was full, so I just had to delete some stuff. Anyway, so yeah, he was like, well, you really are on a lot. And I don't really know that he knew what a lot of them are, which was fine, but I assured him that I'm fine on paracetamol. So he gave me some. I just had to like tell them my name and they wrote it down, and yeah, I'm feeling loads better. We came back and then you should have seen a little hotel tour. We went and looked around the shop and the restaurant. We've decided we're going to get up early tomorrow, try and stick to the plan more than we've been able to today, and go to the restaurant upstairs in our hotel called Inventions for a buffet breakfast, because I don't think that helped with how bad I felt today, was the fact that I'm not like a normal person that can get up and just like go about my day and have breakfast whenever I get a chance. Like, I can't take my medication without food, so delaying my medication, especially if I already feel rough when I wake up, makes things 10 times worse. So I need food like as soon as getting up as possible, so that then I can take my pills and they can kick in. Look how bad my rash is. So bad. It's sore as well. It's burning up. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm just happy I feel better, honestly. Like, I'm really, really sorry. I know I keep apologising, and probably there'll be people that are like, don't apologise, which I shouldn't really, because I can't help it, but I just feel like it's gonna seem like I'm really ungrateful. I don't know. I'm not. I've had, like, it's amazing being here and I've loved every second, but equally, I said to Ben, I was so unwell today that if I felt exactly like this but was at home, I would have taken myself to A&E. It just literally feels like you're dying. So yeah, look how cute my pyjamas are though, on a happier note. Marie, they have literally Marie all over them. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm gonna get a really good night's sleep because it is still fairly early, which is what I wanted. We did buy some souvenirs, but I'm not showing you any souvenirs because there'll be a haul. There's always a haul. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in the next vlog. Bye.